something to talk about. I've been watching Attack on Titan. I restarted it because
What
I
season are you on?
forgot the first one. I'm restarting the first one because I saw
You
the
don't
first
remember?
one. I was like a sophomore
Like years ago.
in high school when the first one came out. So I'm rewatching
I remember
it.
being with Andrew when he got the text from you where you're like, I finished Attack on Titan. I was like right next to Andrew when I got when you
Dude,
texted him.
I saw that shit twice when I was in sophomore in high school.
It's a
And I was
good-ass
so
show.
eager. Yeah, I was so eager for season 2, and then I gave up because I didn't
Wait
give a shit
years.
when it came out. Yeah, no, I didn't give a
I
fuck.
saw like the first two
I'm eager
episodes.
now because I know
like-
it's almost over.
Yeah. I saw the first two episodes of season 2 and I was just like, yeah, I'm bored.
I don't know. That fucking
I
show
got-
gets really fucking good.
I know
just,
that, but
my
I was
my
just
main
like-
thing is I just want to know why. I
Why
never
what?
understood
What's
why,
going
like
on?
why everything is happening, dude.
Oh,
Why
you'll
the
see.
Titans-
You gotta
why
keep
the
watching.
I know. I want to see that. That's what
Yeah.
I'm excited for.
That's
You gotta
really
watch,
true,
dude. They
man. Like,
they like there's so much shit. Like Attack on Titan.
And how the fucking Aaron, like, was it his dad that fucking made him become a Titan, or did he
Dude,
always
you'll
have
see-
the gene?
you'll see,
Do
you'll
they
see.
all have the
Season-
gene? It's so
Season
like
3 answers those questions you're having, and then season 4 is gonna answer every question you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those
For real?
particular questions you just asked are all answered in season 3.
And dude, and it's worth the watch. Like there's so many good scenes in that fucking season. It's like intense as fuck.
Yeah.
And like the
season
shit you
3
learn is like
season 3 is the shortest season. It's only a 12-episode season, and it starts off slow, like Andres said.
it does.
But holy fuck, does it finish strong?
Oh, yeah.
It finishes
do you see that cool shit?
so strong.
And since
dude.
I already know, like, because I already knew the spoilers for the Colossal Titan and stuff, like who they are. Now that I'm rewatching it from season 1, I'm just looking and I'm like, dude, these guys are just
It is
they're
crazy.
so fucking chilling with everything.
It
They're
is.
shady
That's
as
one of
fuck,
cool
huh?
things
After
about
the
Attack on
5
Titan.
years-
Yeah.
After
You
the
can
5
rewatch
years
it.
and the Colossal Titan comes back, and then like 2 seconds later, like the next scene, you just see them all together chilling, like if
Yeah.
nothing's happening. Like, oh yeah, I guess look, he is back, isn't he? And he's just like
Yeah.
behind them.
Good.
That's
Like,
definitely one of the
they
cool
just
things about
murder
Attack on
several
Titan. When you
people.
learn more about what's actually going on, when you rewatch the show, you see the show like very differently from when you first watched it. Because when you first watch it, it's all a mystery, right? Everything
Yeah,
is
it
a
is a big
mystery.
mystery.
So you don't really understand why the people are acting in like the very specific ways they are. But when you rewatch the show, every little motivation and action every character has in the show makes so much more sense. And it's
For
like
real.
an eye opener. Yeah,
I
it
might
is.
have
It really
to
is.
rewatch, like watch it twice. Like, once
Especially
I
when
actually
you see the
finish it.
characters of like the armored Titan, the colossal Titan, the female
The
Titan.
female one.
Yeah, when you watch them again from the very beginning, dude, the show is completely different. Like it's literally just a whole different show, and it's so badass to see it.
It is a
like,
really cool show.
I have to
reinvented.
rewatch it if I'm gonna
It's
watch
so
it.
fucking scary to think that they live like that, you know.
Dude, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
They
It
were
really
just
is.
born that way. It was just there. Like
Like a fucking
they don't know any
rampage.
different.
Yeah, it's crazy. It goes to dude, the show's really like
It's really fucked up.
it really reaches out to humanity a lot. Like the dark side, the light side. It really reaches out. Talks about some serious fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
Both political, spiritual, all that stuff, man.
Really,
Goes
I'm
to show you,
excited to
man.
keep going
It's a
with it.
fucking deep show. It really
Yeah,
is
it's
a
really
very deep
introspective in
show.
terms of like humanity and human nature and all that stuff.
Yeah. The crazy thing is like like the end of season 3, I'm not going to try to spoil too much, but like you find out the islanders, like the people that live within the walls, you get the culmination of all their motivations and everything they've ever fought for, and then it kind of just gets flipped upon its head.
Mm.
Give me a second.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I have
Yeah,
to
I
rewatch all
remember-
of it when I want to watch the new season.
I think I'm gonna introduce because my girlfriend doesn't watch anime, but I think that's definitely one that she likes because she likes gory shit like that.
She's definitely gonna like that then.
So like so.
Yeah, the motivations
Oh,
of
yeah.
Show her the first
everything you've
episode,
ever
dude.
seen in that show up until season 3 towards the end, all of it gets flipped on its head, and you're like, what the fuck was the point of everything up until now? Literally nothing makes sense anymore. It goes to show you like human nature can like flip on a whim. Everything we believe in, it can mean nothing. It could literally just mean nothing in the blink of an eye. And then season 4
That's life.
gets to show you the other side. Season 4 starts going into like the deep end of like why everything you believe in could mean literally nothing. You know, it goes into it. It's really good, man. I have high hopes for season 4, and I think Attack on Titan will finish super strong, and I think it'll end up being one of the greatest shows of all time. I would argue that it would definitely end up being the greatest anime of all time as long as it finishes strong. If it finishes strong,
Is this the
No
last
one-
season?
yes. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
No
dude.
anime will ever be able to say that the animation is top tier, The storyline is top tier. The action is top tier. The introduction is top tier, and the ending is top tier. How many animes can do that? Seriously.
It's
And
gonna
it's
knock
like
out Death Note.
consistently good narrative, action, storytelling, character development, world building, fucking art style, exposition, everything, dude. They do it well, man. They do it well, and they will take as long as they need to. Dude, we've been waiting since fucking sophomore year of high school
Straight up.
Yeah, that was a long
to
time.
watch this show end, and they will take as long as they need to make sure this show ends strong. And I have high hopes that it will. So far, season 4 is kicking ass, man. It is kicking
I have to
ass.
watch.
Now on episode
It
4.
is
right?
good stuff, man. Yeah, it's on episode 4, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I have highest. This is my highest hope, my highest faith in any show I've ever watched. I'll lay all my chips on the line on Attack on Titan. This shit is good, man. This shit is good stuff. But yeah, that's my Attack on Titan rant. That's my TED talk.
It's my TED talk.
Thank you for
That's
coming to our
TED
TED Talk. I tried watching One Piece. Like, I've been trying to watch One Piece, but
haven't
every
been
time I
able
try,
to
it's too late, and I'm
I don't
fucking falling asleep halfway through a fucking episode. I've
Same.
been watching the
I
same
slowed
fucking
down on One
episode,
Piece.
like, for the last 3 weeks. I've been trying to watch the same fucking episode.
That's a struggle.
Just get halfway through and you're gone.
Bro,
Fucking
One
sleep.
Piece chapter 1000 just came out.
Yep.
One Piece chapter 1000.
It's just long, dude.
And I heard
Bro,
shit is
all
getting
of us
crazy.
here- yeah, all of us here, we're fucking One Piece boys. Where everyone in this pod is a One Piece boy. Bro, Roger has
Yeah,
One
Roger
Piece
has tattoos.
tattoos
Fucking
all over his body. Bro, it is crazy to think that the anime we've all known and loved since we were fucking toddlers, basically.
You know how many friends, random people I meet, like, that just look at my tattoos, like, One
One
Piece? I'm like, yeah.
No.
Literally, yesterday, I was doing a Postmates delivery, and the guy that was handing me the food was like, One Piece? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I fucking love One Piece. He's like,
Dude, remember that fucking guy on the border? Remember when we went to on the border for my birthday?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the server was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yo, look at my shit of One Piece. It's like,
Dude, he even had like a business card of something.
Yeah, he
I
Yeah,
attract a lot of weirdos with the One Piece tattoos, not gonna lie, but
Definitely. Yeah.
Roger went
well,
on a
the
date 'cause
weirdos
of
will
One
always
Piece tattoos.
recognize them
I did.
fucking tattoos.
Oh,
Oh, you
nice.
did?
it was not a
You
great
were having a
experience.
Yeah, Roger didn't have a good date, but he got a date because of the tattoos.
Basically, yeah.
Sick.
It'd have been good.
Well,
dope.
boys, also, fun fact today is Oda's birthday. Today
Happy birthday,
is
fucking
January
Oda.
Oda's
Holy
birthday.
shit.
birthday.
Shout out to the man
No,
that
on the first.
birthed
On New Year, holy
the
shit.
legend.
Yeah, the creator of One Piece is his birthday today, boys. Happy birthday,
Should we sing
Oda.
happy birthday?
Them people who-
Happy birthday to you.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
That's
Oda.
my
Yeah.
fucking boy, dude. That's my fucking boy, dude.
I
that
got my
man
little cousin to
created
watch One Piece. He's watching it, and he loves that
So
shit
you
now.
turn your little
I mean, he
cousin into a
cosplayed
weeb,
it.
dude.
Yeah,
Nah,
Roger
dude.
made his cousin
He-
cosplay.
And, oh,
That was good
Yeah.
cosplay though. He actually
It
loved
was good.
it was
So
Yeah.
sick.
Roger made him do it. Roger lives by
I didn't
the
make him do it. He called
he
me one
literally
day. He
did.
was like,
Roger
"Hey,
literally
I
said,
need
"Alright,
help
let's
like
do
with
it."
my Halloween costume. I want to be Luffy, and they couldn't find. They don't sell Luffy costumes in the fucking
Nah, you have to
store. They
make
just
it
don't.
yourself.
And I was like, dude, I fucking got you, because I'm like, I know what it's like to be a little fucking kid and want to play your fucking favorite character. I'm like, and Luffy is easy as fuck to cosplay because he's literally
Yeah,
wearing
jeans.
jean shorts and a red
Shorts.
fucking shirt. So I was like, we got this
Yeah,
shit,
he is
dude. We
wearing
went to
shorts.
fucking Walmart and we scavenger
sandals.
hunted our asses off for his cosplay, but it came out sick. But yeah,
I think
he
it'll
started
be
watching
cool.
One Piece and he loves it. That's all the
Yeah.
only anime he likes now though is One Piece. He watched JoJo. He liked that one a lot, but it's not really like, you know,
shit.
for his age basically. And he doesn't really like any other animes except for One Piece now.
I saw
Which I
they
think is
added a
appropriate.
Comic Kill on Netflix. I might rewatch that one. That was a really good one.
It was good. It was.
It was.
fun.
It just
It was-
ended like
it was
weird.
really good.
And
decent.
It had its problems, but it was still a fun watch at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
It was still fun.
It was
But
sick.
yeah.
Some of the animes were like, man, they really don't give a fuck. They'll kill anybody. in this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like,
definitely
They
one
don't
of
give a
those.
fuck if you like this character or not. That dude's
That was
They all
like-
have their favorite.
Fucking blew my mind when I saw the first one because like fucking I skinned this girl. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
like, what the
was
fuck?
crazy,
Like,
bro.
chill.
Hey, this is an anime?
Yeah, that's one of those things, man. Some of the times the themes can get very dark and very adult very quickly.
Even though the
Yeah.
art is not that dark until
not.
it gets
Yeah.
like those scenes.
Yeah, it really isn't. It's like a fucking 180 out of nowhere.
Yeah, it really is. It's like,
What do you
the
guys-
three of
what do you
us will
guys
just
think?
go to the fucking the mainland, and then that one dude survives. His friend gets his fucking ass kicked, and then the other one is like skinned alive.
Yeah, that was tough.
So that was weird, dude.
Watching your friends die in the most horrific ways possible.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that could traumatize a person or two.
Definitely.
But yeah,
Yeah.
But what do you guys think? Like Oda, like let's talk about this man for a minute. This man has been creating
Does
this.
Oda still make shit?
Yeah, I mean he's
So
creating
real
One
writing
Piece.
the One Piece.
He's literally writing One Piece
Yeah.
in real time.
Yeah.
This man
Oh, he's
has
doing
created
that.
something so big. He's been working on this basically his entire life at this point, right? Imagine working on something in real time your whole life, and your legacy is your real time work as you speak, and all eyes are on you to create the masterpiece that everyone is expecting you to create because of the legacy you have created and left behind you as you fucking walk forward. Dude, this man is creating history in real time.
Yep.
That is crazy shit to think about. You are witnessing a human being who is writing history at his fingertips in every moment
That's
in
a lot of
real
pressure.
time. Dude, that is fucking crazy. And you know
Yeah.
what the craziest part is? This motherfucker is doing it with a smile on his face.
Of course, man.
In every moment, dude. This man is a legend. He
It's
is
crazy,
a
yeah, such a-
legendary human being.
Such
You know?
imagination.
I'm sure
Yeah,
he's really
exactly.
happy that something he created like took off like that, and now he gets to, you know, basically devote his life to making something he's passionate
up.
about and making it good. You know.
That
It's
is
all his.
crazy.
Yeah,
man.
and it's not like some because there's some I looked it up. There's some mangas that are way longer than One Piece.
Yeah.
But like One Piece is that one
Popular one.
like manga that's like basically has the same dude. Like for example, like JoJo still is longer than One Piece, but
has
it's
the
not
main character.
Luffy the whole way.
Yeah.
It's different people the whole way, you know. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
to me it's pretty awesome that something so long can still be fresh with one person.
I love
Yeah.
One
You know,
Piece.
with like one crew basically.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
following
that's-
one storyline, not resetting something or.
Yeah, it's not resetting anything. It's just that one storyline could still be good, you know.
Isn't that very human at the end of the day?
Exactly,
We all live like long lives, right? We all live for around
Well, I'll say
80
all.
to 100 years. Okay, not all of us, but like, you know, an
Now,
average
Rob,
human
You
being,
rabbit.
an average human being, they'll live out like this entire lifetime, and they'll change so much throughout the way they live, like throughout their lifetimes, and like you change so much, and your story, although it is just you, your story can change so much, and it can be so different at the end of the day. And Oda, that's for me personally, I feel like that's what Oda does so well with One
Isn't
Piece.
that the whole thing
He
about One Piece?
captures that. He captures that so well, and he puts it in his story.
Yep.
Like the way humanity or people change over such a long period of time, and he can make it so interesting and entertaining, and he captures all of these like grand themes and grand stories and grand like emotions, the way we change and shit like that. Like Oda can stuff that all into a story, man. Like, dude, we still love the same characters we loved 10 years ago. They're
Right.
fucking people to us at this point.
20
Like
years
They
ago.
literally,
really
at this
are.
point,
They're
21
human. I
years
cry
old.
with Sanji.
yeah, we cry.
With
with
Sanji's
some
story,
of
I
these
was fucking. I
characters.
cry.
I think it's the only anime that actually like made me cry.
Dude,
It
it
is.
tugs my
Ah,
heart.
there's a
And
lot
what,
of
you
sad
know,
ones,
when I
dude.
rewatch it, because
Deep
sometimes I
sad
rewatch from the beginning, and the episodes will just make me cry more. Like when I rewatch it, I'm like,
yeah,
"You
Oh,
guys
yeah,
are grown
when
so
Mary- when
much."
they have to burn Mary, I was just like,
Dude, the Sanji versus Luffy, I couldn't stand that.
That
I
was
was
hard,
literally in
yeah.
tears. That was
That
whole
was
hard
hard.
to watch. Oh my god, the look in Sanji's eye. Ah,
No, that shit
the
hurt.
one that broke me was Ace and like Dadan starts beating the shit out of Garp. She's like,
Oh yeah.
the one you shouldn't be crying about me. The person who's been affected most is Luffy. It's just like beating the shit out of Garp, and I'm like, ugh, ugh.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy stuff, man. And you know what the weirdest part is? That's one of the things that makes Oda like legendary. It's like, dude, this guy's not that old. How the fuck is he writing
Oh, no.
lifetime stories? This man is not old. He's not that
how
old.
is
He
What
hasn't
is he, like
lived.
in his 40s?
He's like 36 or 30.
30?
I think so.
Holy
He's
shit,
young.
this guy's a legend.
I'm
He started
pretty sure
very
he's
young.
I let me actually look this up just to not.
He
say
started,
something
yeah, he
stupid.
started
Is he
very
that
young
young?
then.
I thought he was way older.
Yeah,
I
that
thought it was way
too.
older too.
He
Holy
was
shit.
born in 1975.
Let's get a fact check on this.
75?
1975? That's
He was
younger
like-
than my mom
Thinking
is.
it's 40, 45, dude.
Yeah.
45. So he's not like that crazy old, and this man is writing
man.
stories.
46.
Remember, he started writing this story when we
Yeah, he
were
was in 30.
toddlers. When we were toddlers.
He's
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
2001.
kid kids, dude. I was
Yeah,
watching literally
2001.
Yu-Gi-Oh right before or like One Piece. Oh,
So he basically
like
started
the
writing
lineup.
the story in
Yeah.
his 20s. So this man,
Basically.
when he started writing the show, he basically already had the ending in mind.
Yeah, what the
He,
fuck have I
he
done with my
always
life?
knew how the story was gonna end. That's one of the also crazy things about this man. He always knew how this grandiose story was gonna end, and he's just kind of filling it in along the way. But dude, this young guy is writing like stories about humanity as he
Journey,
goes,
dude.
as
You're
he
writing a
lives. He's writing these stories. Dude, what does it take to pull something off like
You
that?
gotta
What
live
does it
fucking
take?
life, man.
That man was
You
young
think that's what it
though.
was?
How much life did he live?
I'm sure he's. The thing is, I'm sure he's still living life every day. You know, I mean, he only has to pump out a chapter a week.
True, maybe.
Go live some life Monday through Thursday, Saturday through Sunday. You know, you write the fucking chapter. No, I was kidding. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, what a life.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
chapter.
Is that exactly how it works?
Manga
I don't
comes
know.
out
All right,
once
hold
a
on. I'm
month.
getting hot as fuck in this thing after drink. I'll be right back. You guys keep talking.
But yeah, that also like begs the question, like someone who's been working on this their whole lives, right? And this is like the culmination, the most epic thing they've ever created. What happens when they're done? Then what?
Once they're satisfied. I
On
hope
the
they
next
completed their mission.
You think
Like
they'd be
that's
satisfied?
a life mission. It is a life mission. Think about this. He's
It
writing a
is.
Bible, bro. This is a testament. This is a
It is.
long series.
Kind of right.
It is in a way. This is like the Bible. What is it? A bunch of stories, right? This guy's writing a shitload of stories throughout
No, it
life.
is.
It's
I
fucking
agree.
crazy.
That's the crazy
almost
thing. Like
biblical.
all eyes are on you, right? And you're creating
Yeah.
this like masterpiece, this piece of history that everyone is waiting for the end. And then when you finish it, and everyone is like, yeah, yeah, and you like what? You finish at the age of like 50, 60, maybe 55. Then what? Like, are you
On to the
when
next
when
story.
your whole life has been devoted to your project, and you finish it? What happens then?
You're at
You know,
peace.
that's what kind of the Soul movie was about.
It
I
is.
don't
think
It
so.
is a little bit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched that Soul
Okay.
movie.
You saw it?
It was yeah. I
Oh, why
watched.
am I the one
I
that
watched it
hasn't
with the
watched it?
I haven't watched it either, Gene.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Story.
It was pretty good.
good.
It was basically about like that type of shit where where you're devoting your whole life to like some people
Your
devote their
passion.
whole life to their passion, their purpose,
Like,
and
I
then
was
they don't
like
really
that.
live life. You know?
Yeah, that's the that's the scary thing. It's like Oda is creating this thing that's bigger than life itself, right? It's reaching out to so many people,
And it's
like,
gonna
some
be
people-
eternal, basically. It's
Yeah, it's
immortal.
gonna go down in history, right? But like, don't you ever worry that someone like him, who their whole life has been surrounded by this like pressure, this idea of creating this grandiose story that everyone is waiting for the end of, like when you finish it,
Fuck, brother.
how do you view your own life when you
Man.
when you've accomplished such a massive project?
I'm
Do you,
sure
do you
he's,
think
like-
you're done, or do you like? Is it easy to move on to the next thing? I don't know. man.
Depends, you know, it depends on how he takes it.
Depends on
Depends.
yeah. It all depends on how he takes
Okay,
it. I would
it
take it
all
as
depends
I'm
on
at
him.
peace. My life project is literally.
I
I
probably
mean, let's
would
look at
feel
someone
like-
like Michael Jordan. Motherfucker wins 6 rings,
Oh yeah, the similar situation.
and now what do we hear about Michael Jordan? Like, we don't really see him that often. I mean, yeah, he owns the North Carolina whatever team the fuck it is now, because it changes his fucking name like every other two
Are they the
years because they
Pelicans?
suck dick. But yeah, like he made fucking history. He's the greatest basketball player of all time. But now it's like, all right, he did that, and now he's still living his life. What do you think he thinks about like continuing to live life and not being, I don't know, you know what I mean?
He'll be
Yeah.
cashing checks.
Leaving that legacy and now like now what kind of thing?
Now what, right?
I'm sure he's
Like,
just content because it's
ah,
not about the legacy at the end of the day, right? Is it?
It was the journey.
the journey.
It
It
was
was
the
the
journey.
friends
Like,
made on the
that's
way.
the problem.
What if
His
that's
whole
the
life
one
was the journey, right? But then, like, when people respect him, it's because of his legacy. Or when people ask him questions and they ask for his opinion, it's his legacy that drives people to even care about the answers he has. Like, people interview him all the time or ask him questions about like his opinion on like modern day NBA and shit like that. That's all because of legacy, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
play in the NBA nowadays, obviously. He doesn't fucking coach. He doesn't do all this shit. But people will still ask him the question. They respect his opinion because of his legacy. So, like, at the end of the day, like, your work, if you're still attached to it, your legacy is still going to be heavily involved in your life for the rest of your life. You know, you can't really escape it if you choose not to. So it goes
Yeah.
to show you, like, someone who like writes a story like that. Do you think he'll just keep writing stories, or do you think he'll be like,
I think so.
what does someone
Does he
like
have?
that
Does
do?
he have? Does he have any other stories besides One Piece already?
I
No,
don't think so.
I don't
No?
think so, man.
I don't
Then
know.
I think
This
he
is
would.
his
Then,
life's
then
work.
He's
then
written stuff before One Piece.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like if he's writing other stuff, other projects, then I'm sure he'd be okay with keep
Yeah.
going with other shit. But if
I-
he only has One Piece like his baby, I'm pretty sure he'd be content with not
a
writing.
very
anything.
good example of what I'm talking about right here, like a very interesting character, Toby Fox. You guys probably all know who this is.
Yeah.
Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, right? This man created this game that kind of shook the world. Like, this game kind of shook the entire gaming community across the world easily, right? It left fucking quakes. It revolutionized the way people see games, the
Like
concept
indie
of
games,
games.
shit like that.
Very unique. It left unbelievably memorable characters that you'll probably remember till the day you fucking die, like Sans, right? This man who came from out of nowhere created a character so popular that fucking Nintendo put him in Smash technically. Like this man,
Yeah.
this man single-handedly just fucking forged something with the fire that he had, the little fire in his belly, right? He created something so crazy. And the reason why it's important, like we compare this shit to like someone like Michael Jordan, who has this like massive legacy and people respect him because of it. When Toby Fox continued, he actually is still working on something to this day.
I thought he
And
was working. Wasn't he
He's,
making like?
it's called Deltarune, right?
I played it. It's pretty good.
It's good. It's good, but
I
it's
enjoyed it.
very important to consider what Toby Fox said about Deltarune. He said, "I will never, ever be able to create something like Undertale ever again." So his choice, the path he chose, is just to abandon it altogether.
Yeah.
He didn't want to give it a sequel. He didn't want to give it extra lore. He didn't want to give it anything, bro. He just left it exactly like it was, just a little moment in history. And he said, "I'm just gonna work on other shit. I know it will never be like Undertale,
I
but
guess
I
like
will
people
just
have
do
such, like, high
whatever."
standards. Like
Yeah.
they're like waiting for like Undertale number 2 to be just as good, and
Yeah,
that's like a ceiling he could never reach or never get that good.
he
And he knows
acknowledged
it.
that.
If you pull something out that is just shit comparatively because everybody's expecting it to be great, wouldn't that kind of taint the whole like Undertale's like the
Exactly.
Maybe.
whole shit he made?
That was his main fear.
Maybe
He
he was
said
like,
it. He said,
I'm happy where it is.
yeah, that's
Never-
exactly what his motivation and his main fear was. He said, "Yes, Undertale is this piece of work that I created that no matter what I do, nothing I ever do again will ever reach or compare to what I created in this moment in time, right?
Yeah.
It's just not possible. This was like this moment in time where your brain just created something special and you will never be able to amount to it again." And he acknowledged that, or he believed that was his limit for that project. And there's so many unanswered questions in the story, and he says, "Fuck it, I'm not even going to answer those questions because you probably won't even like the answers.
Probably.
Leave those questions. The piece
That's
of the
true.
art are those questions you have in your head to this day.
I get
The
that's
questions
also
you'll
part
ask
that
for
made
the
it
rest
so-
of your life are the reasons why Undertale will be special forever. You know, those are the reasons. That's really interesting to think about, man. That's a crazy concept. Like something that's technically unfinished is a masterpiece in its own way. Something you can never fucking reach to again.
You can't
And
reach
he
perfection,
accepted
man.
it. So do you think Oda will be like that when he finishes One Piece? He'll be like, I'll never make anything as good as One Piece again. Time to fucking make something else that
That's
just
true. They
comes out
always
of my
compare you
ass.
to like your past
Maybe, yeah.
work. They're so good.
Or
I
maybe he
mean-
might take a break for a while, like a very while.
Probably take
Or
a
just
break,
give up.
but I think he might like pull some shit out every once in a while.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Hard
I
to
think they're
say,
just
man.
content. Like, you're just content. Like, you're just
Yeah, but
grateful that
doesn't mean
you were
stop
able
for,
to create
years on
something
end.
that a lot of people love. Because you just honestly, you have to get lucky with that type of stuff. Like,
You honestly,
not
yeah.
lucky, but you know what I'm saying. It comes. There's like a
You have to get a good story.
I think luck has a good.
there's
has a good
there's
amount to do with
luck
it.
has to do with it. So it's only like a once in a lifetime kind of thing that people are gonna just gravitate toward your whatever you make, and
Yeah.
you can't just fucking. It's like trying to live life a second time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like most people would want to believe that they're creating this from the bottom of their hearts, right?
Yeah.
And everyone is different. So something that you create from the bottom of your heart, it would take a bit of luck for it to reach out to a lot of people, right? Because everyone's different.
Mhm.
Just because any one person is truly making something that they believe in or love, or it's coming from their soul, just because that's the case doesn't mean it's necessarily going to reach out to a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
So that is why it's a miracle in its own way. Yeah, this man created something from within. He fucking let it all out, and it just so happened to reach out to the world. It literally just so happened to reach out to the whole fucking world and the
Yeah.
whole gaming world. That's crazy stuff, man. It's art. It's art in its own way.
Yeah,
know,
I guess that's the
not
thing
everyone
about
can
art.
do
It's
that.
kind of like the whole Soul movie was talking about. Like, yeah, the art is nice. You make it, and it's like a lot of people love it, but that's not what your life is about. Your life
Yeah.
isn't about making something epic that everyone's gonna love or something that you'll even be proud of. It's just about living life.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people miss
That's all
that,
I could
especially
do,
in this
man.
day and age, where
Just
like
be in the
everyone is
moment.
looking on the internet and like everyone's flexing like this grandiose thing they do, like this lavish lifestyle they live, and you see it and you're like, whoa, like I want to
Epic.
do that. I want to live big. I want to live large. I want life to be this epic.
And you're never gonna be
amazing
happy, even
thing.
when you get all
Of
those
course
things.
not.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
you
Those,
gotta
people
be
those people aren't even happy. Those
like
people, you
J.
don't know
Cole
those
said.
follow-
You're never gonna really be happy until
Yeah.
you love yours.
Yeah.
J Cole.
J. Cole.
J Cole.
Crazy stuff.
I'm pretty good.
You know,
I'm
since
pretty-